Hey everybody, it's Nick from Android Headlines, and this is our review of the Samsung Gear Fit 2. So Samsung is no stranger to wearables by any means, and over the years has been directly responsible for pushing wearables into the mainstream, starting with 2013's Galaxy Gear. Since then, we've seen a slew of products using the Gear name, but not too many that are specifically fitness focused. Filling in that gap is the Gear Fit 2, the follow-up to 2014's Gear Fit, and opening up the gates to more than just Samsung users as well. Much like last year's Gear lineup, this fitness tracker works with any Android smartphone running Android 4.4 KitKat and higher. So if you don't carry a Samsung phone, there's no need to worry about compatibility problems. At $179, this one is quite competitive too, offering some incredible value for the money when compared to many other fitness trackers out there. Up front is one of the most gorgeous screens in any wearable out there, a 1.5-inch curved Super AMOLED panel with around 330 pixels per inch resolution. This one is exactly what you would expect from a Samsung display and looks stunning in any light too, which is obviously important since you'll likely be using this more outside than in any other light. The curved nature of the screen and body not only help contour the band to human wrists better, but that curved display actually helps with outdoor viewability as well. By scattering reflective light outward from your eyes, this one is super easy to see outdoors, even at that default brightness level of about 70%. It's coated in Gorilla Glass 3 and should withstand quite a bit of a beating, although it's not shatterproof, so be sure to treat it like you would anything else with a touchscreen. Around that display is a metal trim that helps beef up the construction a bit and provide a higher quality feel, and the plastic body keeps things lightweight and comfortable for long periods of time. The Gear Fit 2 comes in two sizes, the small version weighing in at 28 grams and the large at 30 grams, so that's about 2 CDs put together in terms of weight, so you're talking a really light object. The difference here isn't the size of the band itself though, it's the included straps. The small strap can adjust from 125 to 170 millimeters long, while the larger strap sits between 155 and 210 millimeters long. The included band is an ultra-comfortable elastomer band, which is a very soft-touch rubber-like material that stretches and bends incredibly easily. It's held together with a loop and clasp system, which is a godsend because this thing came undone for me several times during the review period by getting snagged on random objects. Sometimes it was my belt, other times it might have been the car door or something else, and it seems to be because the band might be just a little bit too stretchy for this type of clasp. It actually did fall off my wrist once and got a small dent on the side when landing on the tile, which does make me worry a little bit about those who enjoy vigorous exercises. Even so, this is a detachable band and it's very likely Samsung will offer plenty of other opportunities to get different ones out there, so be sure to look for those when they are made available. The design of the Gear Fit 2 looks right out of a sci-fi movie or something similar and looks rather attractive on my wrist. The curve to the body helps diminish any size that might make it bulky, and it also makes it more comfortable long term as well. It's IP68 water and dust resistant, so you don't have to worry about ruining it if it gets dirty or wet. Tizen powers the software side of the house, and you'll be interacting with the Gear Fit 2 both by its generous touchscreen as well as two buttons on the right side. These dual function buttons provide ways to interact with certain elements on the screen, go back, home, bring up all the apps installed in the Gear Fit 2, etc. Just like the Gear S2, there are a number of different watch faces installed which can be customized to some extent. Some only allow you to change the color of the face, while others provide more options such as changing out the information present on the screen or making the elements themselves look different like watch hands. Just like the apps, more watch faces will be available on the Galaxy App Store in time, something that has enhanced the Gear S2 since its launch significantly. You'll also find full-fledged wearable apps on the Gear Fit 2, although since the screen size is quite different from the Gear S2, you'll have to wait a bit for developers to start porting things over. This fitness tracker feels a lot more like a smartwatch at times too, which really is amazing given its price point. That's not to say it will replace a full-fledged smartwatch though, as it doesn't include integral features like speech-to-text and other advanced search features like Google Now. At least you'll be getting some more rich notification features though, like being able to quick reply to text messages, reject phone calls with messages, and perform any other actions through Android's system notification functions. Still, these apps and watch faces allow Samsung and other third-party developers to add significant value to the Gear Fit 2 over time, and that's something most fitness trackers out there simply can't match. But of course, the product is being sold as a fitness tracker and not a smartwatch, so how is that main feature set? In a word, amazing. The Gear Fit 2 has an auto-tracking feature that will help you keep on top of your fitness goals without always having to remember to have to hit start or resume. All this data is synced to S Health, Samsung's own fitness tracking app that has become one of the absolute best on the market. That will also sync with your favorite fitness services so you can keep all of your stats in one place, and there's quite a bit of statistics to keep track of if you really want to. During an exercise, you'll find that the Gear Fit 2 automatically measures things like heart rate, speed, distance, altitude, and even weather using the AccuWeather service. It then ties all of these things together in an incredibly deep stat tracking interface that you can dive into at your leisure. In addition to your regular fitness tracking activities, it will also track sleep automatically, periodically measuring heart rate and giving you a sleep quality assessment after you wake. All these automated features really bring it a step above some other fitness trackers out there, not to mention the apps and other features like music playback too. Deep Spotify integration is here as well, and for those that don't use Spotify's service, you can still control your music here using those regular Android built-in system functions. And you can also store your music on the 4 gigs of internal storage built into the Gear Fit 2, so that you can listen to music on your watch without having to bring your phone with you on a run or something like that. But all this really isn't any good if you've got to constantly charge the tracker, so how is that battery life? Quite good, actually. It's somewhere in between a smartwatch and a vanilla fitness tracker, which makes sense given its feature set. I got an average of 3 days out of the unit on a single charge, including 3 nights worth of sleep tracking too, although you'll find significantly diminished battery life if you regularly use the always-on screen or that local music playback functionality. All in all, Samsung has made a brilliant product here that melds product lines and offers more value than pretty much anything at this price point. Couple that with the likelihood that we'll see some significant app and watch face expansion for this in the near future, you've got a real winner on your hands. We hope you enjoyed this video and will subscribe to our channel for more videos and reviews. Check out the site for more content and don't forget to check us out on Google+, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, wherever you are, we are. Thanks for watching. Till next time.